Hello and welcome to Ginger Prime. My name is Brian if you're new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you
Magnificent beast, baby. Oh yeah, looking fine, baby.
That's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free compliments and maybe a little bit cringe in your feed today. Today we're talking about the Heart of Madness update reveal for New World. This is essentially the name of the 1.5 patch that's targeting for March, and there's some really good tidbits. So if you've been on the fence about New World, if you've been on a break from New World, hell, if you hate New World, well, I don't know why if you hate New World, why you click on the news videos, but we're going to dive into the post. I'm going to share you guys my thoughts as well. And as we just come off of the February update, I expect that the March update will probably happen towards the end of the month, giving them plenty of time to help PTR test it. The good news is it's actually coming to the PTR pretty dadgum soon. And some of the artwork and the images here, I think, are incredible to look at. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the post. You can always sound off in the comments below if you got any thoughts about the game itself or any questions for me as well. Greetings, adventurers, with the March version of the public test realm releasing soon. We wanted to share a first look at some of the content you're going to be able to experience in the upcoming PTR before it eventually releases into the main New World game. You have the Tempest Heart, the Mirkgard expedition, and look at that freaking art. Or it's in-game assets, that's incredible, but still, regardless, like, that is just visually very impressive. This update's going to include the story of Isabella. If you guys have not really connected with the story itself, Isabella is the story kind of left off, kind of not necessarily a cliffhanger personally. They've been waiting to kind of finish it, and that's what they've been talking about through all these developer updates. She's been the kind of the main antagonist that was introduced later in the story itself. So no fault of your own if you don't know who Isabella is, but that's who she is. She's freaking wicked. All right. The main story quest is going to pick up as you pursue Isabella back to the Shattered Mountain, leading to an epic final showdown. Enter the Tempest Heart as you venture into the corrupted dimension of reality through the twisted capital of the Mirkgard. Discover the secrets of her past while you dive deeper into the corrupted mind. The Tempest Heart is an endgame expedition for 5 players, recommended for level 60, and players with a gear score of 550 or above. So if you haven't been gathering your I don't know why I draw a blank, expertise, there we go. This is a good opportunity, especially with the February update, which really kind of helps with that process, gives you a lot more options. Just note that that's something that might be worth your time jumping back into if you're excited about finishing off the story. We also have hard confirmation. They teased it yesterday in a tweet. The Blunderbuss is a brand new weapon that is entering into the fray. We do know also Dagger's Greatsword. Even more are coming, and if the leaked roadmap is to be believed, I think even more surprises are in store. I'm going to wait to see if that ends up panning itself out, but March is for the Blunderbuss. It's a ranged weapon that's going to offer high mobility and coupled with potent, close to mid-range damage. It's the first weapon to scale on strength and intelligence, making it a good companion for bruiser or mage builds. Adventurers will be able to progress through 2 weapon mastery trees, allowing the player to choose between 2 distinct playstyles. The containment tree is all about closing the gap and unloading hot lead into your enemy's face. Conversely, the Chaos Tree focuses on keeping your distance and bombarding areas with explosive AoE damage. Alongside the release of the Blunderbuss weapon itself, we're also going to be releasing a new Legendary Weapon Quest series. Typically, it's what they do with the weapons themselves. And upon reaching level 60 and the maximum skill level with the new firearm, players should seek out Wang Zhang Tangzi in Evanscale Reach Settlement to start this epic endeavor. And if you guys aren't aware, a part of the big updates they've had recently is it makes it so much easier to travel. Like, you spend 10 to 20 Azoth to get around. It makes it pretty much, you kind of wonder while it's still there. You kind of wonder if they'll ever just switch it to like coin or something of that nature, but we'll explore that in the end. Also, with new experiences, balance updates, and bug fixes are going to be coming along with each and every patch. So alongside the storyline conclusion with the new Blunderbuss weapon, this update will include new encounters in the wild, impactful balance changes across a variety of weapons, and a huge swath of bug fixes. We'll have more information on the PTR release on this update soon, including areas where we'd love feedback before release, especially for the Heart of Madness update. It's going to let you into the new world servers, so stay tuned for the PTR announcement with details on how you can get involved. And that is essentially where we'll obviously here be diving into the PTR to test out the Blunderbuss, give you guys the breakdown of the skills. That's essentially something I've been really excited about. Being a strength-based and intelligence-based weapon, I think is going to be really, really cool to see how it plays out, how it feels, especially with what kind of builds. How does this change the meta? That's one of the most exciting things about the 2-weapon system and the February update. That update where the weapon swap happens just so good. It just feels so much better. I'm very, very excited about it. And the OPR changes overall, I think, have been very positive from what I've been reading from the community. I have yet to dive into OPR. I've been just so busy in the open world, just leveling and fishing and things like that. But that's just the way I play on New World, and I wanted to give you guys this rundown. Hopefully this is some interesting news in your news feed today. Thanks so much for your time. Hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, but until then, take care.
Yeah. It's time to chill out on the couch and read some comments. That's right. You know me when it comes to Destiny. I'm off with the clan, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh.